What's up guys, welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I'm Daniel and we are back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about Belgium and how they are now out of the World Cup. Roberto Martinez has resigned because of this and Belgium are out of the World Cup. Before we do get into that though, I need to ask you to like the video, comment down below and also subscribe to the channel. Also go over and follow the Instagram and the TikTok, Daniel Talks Football on both. Right, now Belgium have been knocked out of the World Cup. This came after a 0-0 draw with Croatia, which meant that they got knocked out of the group on 4 points. First of all, 4 points is usually enough to get you through a group. I know you've seen it in a couple of different groups where teams have been knocked out on 4 points. It's one of those where you can get knocked out with 4, you can go through with 4. It's that line where 4, if you get it, you could expect a qualification out of it. Belgium didn't with those 4 points, and they didn't deserve it. If you look at the games that Belgium have played during this group game, they played Canada in the opening game, which they did not deserve to win. Canada were all over this Belgian side and were the better side, deserved to win the game. Morocco, far better than Belgium, absolutely outclassed them in every area of the pitch. I didn't watch this Croatia game. Well, I didn't watch most of it because I was in college. But the bits I did see, Croatia were the better side. Belgium have been outclassed by 3 different sides here. And they have been deservedly knocked out. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I've said it so many times, but it's an aging squad Belgium have here. They're reluctant to move to a new generation, and we're going to touch on Roberto Martinez in a bit. But that could easily be one of sort of like the key things here, that he doesn't want to play new players. So the fact that now they're going to have to, with a new manager coming in, that could help them, because that new manager isn't going to have any sort of favourites at the moment. But you look at the players that started for this Croatia game, you still had that back two of Vertonghen and Alderweireld that I've been telling them to change for ages. Meunier, I don't think is good enough. Witsel, again, why are you playing Axel Witsel? I've said this after the last 2 games. Why is he playing? The bloke is 33, playing for Atleti, and you've got Youri Tielemans sitting on the bench, who is a far better player than Axel Witsel, and he actually offers energy. Dries Mertens, why is he playing? He's 35. Yannick Carrasco hasn't been good for years. I look at this bench and I just think you could have given some young lads opportunities here. I know Charlie de Ketelaere hasn't particularly had the best start to life in an AC Milan shirt. But I still feel like you'd do a better job than the 35-year-old Dries Mertens, who's playing for Galatasaray. Romelu Lukaku. God, he was awful. He missed 2 absolute sitters in this game. 2 absolute sitters for Lukaku. One of them hit the post. And if Lukaku was Lukaku of Inter, like not the new Inter, the one of a couple of years back, Belgium would have gone through here. And it would have papered over all of these cracks. But he was shocking today. I can't believe that Chelsea have paid 100 million for this guy, because he's absolutely awful. He will be going back to Chelsea at the end of the year because Inter won't want him. He's been awful for Inter all year. How many goals he scores? Is he still on 3? I don't even know how many games he's played, but I think he's scored. No, that can't be right. No, that's FIFA. A couple for minutes said he scored 3 goals. I was like, no, he hasn't. 1 assist and 1 goal in the Serie A. That's shocking. This Belgian side needs a massive reset. People like Torgan Hazard and Eden Hazard both won't be there for the next World Cup at the ages of 29 and... can't even find Eden Hazard. 29 and 31 for Eden. You need to start bringing through this next generation. Batshuayi, again, another player who isn't good enough, playing for Fenerbahce. There's so many players that can bring through here. People like Tielemans, people like de Ketelaere. Tiata and Wout Faes will be an excellent back too. But they need to make those changes. I'd written this plan, and I was planning on doing this video before Martinez did resign. But Martinez, you've been making awful decisions throughout the group stage. I've been banging on about not playing Axel Witsel for ages. I've been banging on about getting new centre-backs in there for ages. Playing Dries Mertens is a shocking choice anyway. But Witsel doesn't make sense. He's not starting at Atleti. He's been a bit part player for them ever since he's moved from Dortmund in the summer. He's not been good for years. So how is he starting for this side? why have you consistently kept with this 4-2-3-1 system that clearly isn't working? If you're struggling for midfielders, or something's going on with your Tielemans, because that's the only reason why I think he isn't starting, or, well, Martinez is just stupid. Switch to a new formation, because I'm looking at the squad now and all I'm seeing is just average players. You need to get De Bruyne in that 10 position. Playing Mertens there is awful. Trossard has been alright for Brighton this season, fine, so start him. But an attacker, Trossard, Carrasco, Mertens and De Bruyne. Leave Trossard and De Bruyne out of this, but how's Carrasco playing? This is a guy that went to the Chinese league, got his money, came back to Europe, and hasn't been the same since. Look, he's got a bit of pace about him, sure, but he's not that good. Dendonker's playing for this side. This is a player that Wolves were happy to let go of in the summer because he was a rotation player for Wolves. If Belgium are starting rotation players for Wolves, what is going on? As I say, I think Martinez has been shocking for this whole group stage. He's been too reliant on the players of past. You're looking at that back two of Vertonghen and Alderweireld. They're players that are past their best. Are they both playing in Belgium? Anderlecht and Antwerp. Yeah, these are players that are not playing at top sides. They're not top sides at all. So how are they starting ahead of somebody like a Wout Faes or Tiato, who have both been excellent this season? And because of this, Martinez has resigned. Now, according to Belgium's official statement, the decision that he was going to resign and sort of step down as national team coach was already made before the tournament. I could believe that because this Belgian side has been ranked so highly by FIFA recently, they haven't been doing it in major tournaments. Yet the exit and the way that they've exited this tournament does show a lot. I wonder if maybe it was initially actually a decision from Martinez, because there was no way he couldn't step down after this. But was it initially a decision where it was like, I've done what I can with this squad, I want to go back to club football? You know, there was all those links with Everton a little while back. Could it be something to do with that? Possibly. But he's gone. And it's the right decision for this Belgian side, because he's been too reliant on players of past. Players that could come in, or managers that could come in, sorry. I'm struggling. The one I'm looking at is Vincent Kompany. Now, is this too early for Vincent Kompany? It might be. Is this a role that Vincent Kompany wants to take so early on in his career? I'm not sure. But I look at it and I think, look, he's Belgian. He knows quite a few of the players still. He still knows people like De Bruyne. Will he have his favourites? Possibly, but I don't particularly mind that. I think Belgium will go for him because he's doing bits with Burnley. I wouldn't advise Kompany to take that role. I think he should continue at Burnley for a little while longer and then possibly try and get a mid-table Premier League job. Not somewhere where, the manager carousel goes round and round and round. But a job where he might have 2 or 3 years and then try and move for that City job. That's the route that Kompany should be taking. Not going for a Belgian job. Who else is there though? I'm really not sure. As soon as there is any news on it, obviously I'll do a video and let you know. But for now I'm puzzling. This Belgian squad has a lot of talent, but it's ageing talent, and they need to bring through fresh faces. They need to stop relying on the lads that are in their mid-30s. Or lads that haven't performed in years, people like Eden Hazard. Because if they don't, then they're on a slippery slope. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe down below. And I'll catch you all again in the next one. See ya!